People should know I'm here. Let's see. Guard your privacy. Oh shit, I need to set a timer. Shit. All right, reconnecting. There we go. Doop-a-doo-doo. We're gonna let the people drop back in. See who pops back in here. Hopefully my Bluetooth is off. It should be. Yeah, it's off. Good. Drinking coffee, waiting for the people to show up. Hey, Kentucky Goatman, you're back. I see that. YouTube is really slow about making those, the little, like, I'm here icons work. I can hear. Good. I got you. Oh. Hopefully my F-bombs didn't truly offend you. If they did, I apologize. But, you know, here in adult land, those things are going to happen. What's up, Eagle Lover? Good to see you, bro. I'm going to wait for a couple back. I'm going to wait for a couple more people to pop in here before we do anything. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, put it in the comments now. That way, when the time comes, I will just, like, start answering with the fury. Let's see here. Not really. I hear a lot. I'm sorry. Well, it's good that you're not truly offended, but yeah, unfortunately, we do hear a lot of that stuff these days. Yeah, I normally only talk like that when I get fired up or get emotionally drawn into something. You know, it's a sad state of affairs in the world today, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like we got a couple people so far. Still waiting for more. Those slackers. YouTube is not letting them know we are here. Oh my God. Big truck. And he honked. Bad Wi-Fi back in a few minutes. Gotcha. Dead zone. All right. I'm going to. I'll probably disappear for a split second. I'm going to see if I can't share this link. If for some reason the live stream disconnects whenever I use the actual share component in YouTube, it's really retarded. Let's see here. Share. Discord. Reconnecting. There we go. So we'll give it a few minutes here. I've got 19 minutes and 55 seconds. Excuse me. We'll see what happens. If nobody comes back, it'll just be us. It'll just be you and me. It'll be just you and me, Eagle Lover. The world is just acting so stupid, man. It's like a petulant 4-year-old just stomping around all the time, you know, and it's really, really saddening to see the state of affairs in the world. What's up, Jordan? Good to see you again. Hiya! Cha-cha! What are we gonna do? Well, all we can do is prepare for the next war. That's all we can do. Do you two want to be alone? No, Jordan. I prefer more than one. You're a bad girl. Let's see. Yeah, all we can really do. Chester Master. Hey, good Chester. Good to see you. I don't recognize you. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, guys. It will draw more people in. It feels like the next Cold War. Jordan, we are already in the next Cold War. We have been in the next Cold War probably realistically for about the last year. You know, I remember growing up in that stuff, and I didn't really think twice about it. I was still very much in the I'm going to be in the military, and I've studied all the Russian this and the Soviet that, and I'm going to be fighting. You know, I'm going to be doing my part. So the brainwashing happened years before I even put on a uniform. So let's see here. Let's see. Chester says it gave me that name. It's Jeeps. You might oh yeah, I got you, bro. Don't blame the algorithm for naming you. You did that yourself, mister. It gave me that name. Jordan says it's like Ireland in the 90s. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah. You know, it actually is kind of getting to that point, but without all the guns and bombs. You know, I think if we get to that point, there's going to be a serious problem. You know, it's kind of sad because, you know, America, God, it hurts to say it, but Americans have turned into such giant pussies. You know, it's all the you know, basically the Reagan Republican mentality of, you know, walk softly but carry a big stick. But here on the home front, it's like, oh, you said that you said that about my mother. Well, then okay, God bless you, bless your heart. You know, instead of just punching them in their face. You know, and you know, we've gotten so far away from our roots of being patient with people and recognizing that, you know, getting into a scrap with them is not worth it. And in turn, those same crazy people have determined that because somebody does that, that they now see the opportunity to strike. And unfortunately, there's a lot of good people out there that are either getting in trouble for defending themselves or taking action or seen or branded as this uncontrollable person or the scary veteran. You remember those guys? Remember the scary veterans? You know? Because the weak, the meek have inherited the earth. And even though nobody truly understands what that biblical term really does mean, you know, was it plowshares into swords, that kind of thing? They've taken it for keyboard commandos that can say and do whatever they want, right up to the point where they get their little head smashed in. Let's see here. Kentucky Goatman says, I'm 9 subscribers away from from being able to go live. Okay, well, everybody go all over to his channel after we're done here and make sure you subscribe. And we'll see what Kentucky Goatman's got. We'll see what he got. I'm kind of curious. But I think that we've got to the point where everybody's subdued. They're heavily armed, subdued people. And as usual, it'll take a handful of people who are armed to get other people to follow. What that means, I don't know. I'm just running my suck right now. For the YouTube algorithm anyway. Roughly edited farm videos. But I think we're rapidly approaching that, and the unfortunately, this whole Israel thing has kind of put all of that mentality, that mind, that thought on hold. You know, I wouldn't say it's a distraction, because killing over 1,000 people is definitely not a distraction. It's definitely a real thing. But I also think that the world will continue to turn regardless of what happened in Israel, and the world will continue to be the way it is here in America regardless of what's happening in Israel, regardless of the troops we send or the planes we bomb with or whatever we get involved with. You know, it's funny too, because it's the whole political agenda reared its ugly head yesterday with old Vladimir Putin trying to, hey, I'll visit Israel and give my condolences. And Israel basically said, it's not a good time, guys. When in reality, all that really is, hey, listen, we're getting ready to mess up the U.S. economically at the minimum. Maybe you want to be part of that. Maybe you want to be on the winning team. By the way, as Russia, we have sway over a lot of the Middle Eastern countries, like Iran. We can get them to stop bothering you, but that's an empty promise. That's an empty promise, because in the end, this is a biblical war. And don't get me started, because the Crusades were no joke, and the Crusades were just absolute anarchy and chaos and stupidity. But this is a biblical war, a war about religious thought, and one religion wants you to believe a certain thing, and they will kill you if you don't. LP, how do you go live from an external camera? Oh my God. Dude, you need to take a college course on this shit. It's not hard. Watch a YouTube video on how to do it. I can't break a live stream on political and Israel and bombing and revolution and all that shit to teach you how to do that. Get with me on the side, man. I'll be happy to talk to you. But it's scary. Everybody should be scared. I mean, not like fearful, but like the fear that our government is leading us down a path where everybody is being shut the hell up. Where, you've got the European Union, you've got the UK, they're flat out telling the social media platforms, the mainstream media, you will not talk about certain things. There was actually during the have you guys noticed that they've rebranded the day of last Friday, the International Day of Jihad? The mainstream media has already rebranded it to a national day of National Day of Anger. The National Day of Anger. Hey, what's up, Mad Max? It's like they're not even using what the Palestinians or the Hamas had labeled it. They're not even doing it. They're not even labeling it the way Iran has labeled it. The start. It's like I'm going to create this event. It's going to be called the Day of the Keychain. The Day of the Keychain. And mainstream media is not going to like it, and they're going to name it the Day of Steering Wheels. The Day of Coffee Cups. They're just going to say whatever they want to frickin' say. It's so out of control. It's so insane. And I even saw that on Fox News this morning. They were doing that crap. So there was actually some I'm going to use the term Muslim because he was clearly a Muslim. I don't know what his background was. But last Friday, he decided to take a car and run over a few people. And he's being charged with a hate crime right now. But the FBI showed up and put a gag order, which is kind of funny because the FBI is supposed to be full of law enforcement professionals, not full of lawyers. You see, a cop can't put a gag order on you. A federal agent can't put a gag order on you. But a lawyer for the federal government can give you a cease and desist letter that is much like a gag order, because only judges can issue gag orders. Even under the Patriot Act, they don't have the authority to say, you don't tell anybody about this. And so it was never reported. Interesting, huh? So yeah, our own government is swooping in and shutting people up. I follow a handful of other YouTubers, and they know their analytics much better than I do, and they follow them religiously because it's kind of like it's their income, So they're trying to it's their job to know how these things work. And they were telling me that when they talk about some of the things that I talk about, like right now, you can watch the analytics and YouTube will shut you off just like that. I mean, not turn the video off, but make it like no one else can see it. And so they're still doing it. They're still doing it. And there was actually a Supreme Court case, I think it was last week, that said that the federal government does have the authority to interfere in public speech when it's under certain circumstances. So we've already got the federal government saying and doing whatever the hell they want to do. And I'm sorry to say that, I hate to say it, but these people all need to be dragged out of their offices and their asses beat and sent home. And told to think about what they're doing, and that if they continue to do it, we're going to come back. That's what needs to happen. Disclaimer, I would not advocate violence on anybody. YouTube guidelines. This is my own personal opinion, which I have the right to, even though it does fall within the YouTube guidelines. So, I just think that these people need a good old-fashioned ass beating so that they know that they can't continue to do this. Yep, this YouTube channel's gone. Anyway, I got 6 minutes left. Let's see. Gotta go for a bit. I got you, Kentucky. Hello again. What's up, Light Raider? Good to see you, bro. The International Day of Stupidity. Mad Max says, I was just talking to a buddy of mine, and there's so much propaganda and information going out there that my head is spinning. Yeah, I was talking about that during the first live stream. And it's just, it's like a throat punch from 12 different directions. You just can't analyze any of it. It's like you don't know what's up, you don't know what's down. You just want it to stop. You just want to back off. And I honestly think that could be part of the plan. They just throw so much junk at you that your brain explodes and you're like, I'm done with this. I know so many people, they're like, screw Facebook, I'm off Facebook. They got off Facebook because there was so much junk during the election years, they just turned it off. It's absolutely insane what the mainstream media and the social media companies are doing, and how they are actively influencing people. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good for people who are free thinkers, because all it does is pollute the waters. And it's basically, what is it? Fruit of the evil, fruit of the dead tree, or fruit of the evil tree, or something like that. It's like they're using these things all against us. It's instead of just being honest brokers, instead of being reputable news organizations. They talk about the town square and being, this is where the people meet socially, and instead of actually being that, they're just saying it. They're just words to these people. So, let's see here. I got nothing in the chat guide. Do me a favor, guys. Let's bust the algorithm. Type 1 for me if you like the show. Type 2 if you love the show. Type 3 if I should do more of these shows. I'm kind of curious. Maybe I will do more of these shows. I'm going to drink coffee while you do that. I got 3 minutes and 42 seconds before I got to go back inside. And when I do, 1, 2, 3, 7! You're thinking outside the box, Light Raider. But it's before I go in, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate your time. You guys hanging out with me. I do like doing these kind of shows. They have no point. They literally are a rant. And I'll probably label this later on like LocalPrepper Rant or something like that. Let's see. Yeah. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've never subscribed. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, there are no links on this. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Whenever you do this from your phone, it's kind of like it's a blank sheet. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, I'll put some links in there later. If not, go to one of my other videos and find a link and support the channel. We are looking for a few more Patreons to enter into the fold, the inner circle of preparedness. There's also a couple brand new people that have joined the Discord, and the one of them seems kind of like he's just like trying to absorb everything all at once, and we all know that that's never going to happen. So, hot dang, back for round 2. There you go, Ian. Ian, I've been here for 20 minutes. I've got 2 minutes left on this live stream. If you want to support the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. Guys, if you have not been using the Amazon links, you should definitely be doing that. That helps me out, and that helps you out. I'd like to make more than $7 a month on Amazon if possible. I think I'm up to 14 now. But it is what it is. People, money's tight with everybody, so I completely understand. So your support here is more than enough for me. But yeah, give me some money. No. Yes. No. Give me no. Okay, let's see here. Jordan says, show me how to get to the library on Patreon. Is it the videos or catalog? No, that is actually on, damn it. What is the name of that site? I'll contact you, Jordan, and show you how to get on there. Let's see here. There are actually a few videos inside the library, but they are for it's mostly reading. But those videos are on how to like skin a deer, how to cut a deer up, things like that, processing meat. Let's see here. I'll share my Amazon list if you need more stuff. It's so late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tomatito. I'm not even subscribe. I'll be back. I got 36 seconds before I gotta go. Let's see here. Let's see. I think that's really going to be about it. You guys know I don't like to drag these things out any longer than they have to be. So, all right, guys. I do have another video on the lunch menu. The food. Oh my God, it's so crazy. That's going to be it, guys. As usual, stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Type 1. Type something in 5 seconds. Later. Oh, that's my alarm. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. All right, for those of you that came in late, obviously there'll be a replay of this, but make sure that you like and subscribe so that you won't miss out next time. Jordan, that was no. All right, guys, I'm gonna push the button now. Later.